Hello. One Christmas, Elizabeth bought me a Fitbit. It's a lot of fun. If you want it to, it can tell you your daily score for miles walked, steps taken, calories burnt, resting heart rate, hours slept, stairs climbed, active minutes, and so on. I say if you want it to, because I only want it to up to a point. Similarly, the hospital where I had my operation has an excellent reputation for the quality of its aftercare. You go onto their website and learn all sorts of things about recovering from heart surgery and healthy living generally. And I do, up to a point. Why do I do it only up to a point? Well, we live in an age when self is king. For some people, the world is meant to revolve round me and my wants, all of which should be catered for by the government for some reason. Less passive souls see things as being all down to them. If they own a Fitbit, they'll be consulting it hourly, keeping an anxious eye on whether they've burnt enough calories, walked enough steps, lost enough weight, and so on. I once sat next to someone at Edgbaston like this. I wasn't sad when they moved seats and allowed me to watch the cricket in peace. In the book of Acts, chapter 12, we read the story of Peter's escape from jail. The passage tells us he was guarded by 4 squads of 4 soldiers. On the night before he was due to appear in court on trumped-up charges, he was bound by 2 chains between 2 guards with sentries posted at the cell door. Herod, knowing he was dealing with someone of unusual powers, did not want him to escape. The story that unfolds involves an angel setting Peter free from his chains, leading Peter past 2 sets of guards without being seen, and out through an iron gate which opened on its own. This is a truly miraculous story. But note this: the things that Peter can do for himself, the angel instructs him to do. "Quick, get up," says the angel. "Put on your clothes and sandals. Wrap your cloak around you and follow me." In short, this amazing story is one of partnership. Partnership between a little helpless human being locked in chains and an almighty God who can send an angel to get you out of an impossible situation. It doesn't pander to human selfishness. There are things that Peter cannot do for himself, and there are things which he can do for himself. And without both of them, the miracle would not have unfolded. But the things that he can't do for himself, God does for him. How should we deal with a pandemic? Seemingly, it isn't going to go tamely away. And now they're talking about a Delta Plus variant, which sounds rather nasty. There are certain things that we need to do for ourselves. Wash your hands, socially distance from other people, and so on. Quite rightly, the government keeps urging us to take proper practical precautions against this nasty bug. But what would be the reaction if Matt Hancock quoted Acts 12 verse 5 and told us to earnestly pray? Some would think he was ducking out of reality into the realms of fantasy. But if we're going to walk properly in this world as fully functioning human beings, we need to know what we're called to do for ourselves and what we need to pray to God for. If you don't think you're very good at praying, read the rest of chapter 12. You couldn't say that they prayed in faith, but God, in his kindness, still answered their prayers. Bye-bye.